sports. As all of the dust or snow settles from Friday's games, new dirt is kicked up as LCC hosts Perry for the first ever cross-county shootout. The head coach of the Commodores is actually an LCC grad, adding even more fuel to the first ever fire. Third quarter in transition, Jamal Whiteside up to Nylan Cannon, the hoop and the harm. Perry draws within 7 and they keep on running. Whiteside dishing assists, this one to Logan Dre with the athletic finish. 27 for him today. Perry only trails by 1, but here comes LCC. Rossi Moore going inside for the tough bucket. The freshman making an impact, and he makes his presence known from the land of 3 as well, stroking one down for the home team. T-Birds up 37-33, but Perry never gives up. Martell White sneaking one in from underneath. Perry wins the first ever cross-county shootout 60-54.
The Wildcats have yet to lose at home this season. The Big Green trying to change that. Opening quarter, Logan Kemper dials long distance. He finds a connection that ties things up early. Next possession, defense turns to offense for Minster. The outlet goes to Jared Heelsman for the finish at the other end, but Ottoville then swings right back. Kemper having himself a day. He swishes another 3, finishing with 32 points. Ottoville wins 67-50. One more MAC school with the 3-game win streak is Marion Local. They host Anna, whose streak is at 2. Wyatt Bensman getting fancy with the pass, feeding Bart Bixler for the lay-in. Bensman loves it, and Anna takes a 14-13 lead. Second quarter, Marion Local capitalizes on their own transition bucket as Tyler Mesher is ahead of the pack for the layup. He would pass 1,000 points for his career this evening. However, Anna makes sure he did it in a losing effort. Austin Fote knocking down the corner 3. Anna wins 53-49. Another MAC school with a 3-game win streak is St. Henry. They travel to Bath. Second quarter, Chad Fry to Harrison Goff in the lane. Bath leads 23-19, but St. Henry ends the quarter strong. Tyler Schlarman driving baseline and getting the nifty layup. They trail by 2, and then with seconds to go in the half, Caden Niekamp ends up with the rock. He knows the play wasn't drawn up for him, but he knocks it down anyway to beat the buzzer. St. Henry wins 56-42. The WBL clashes with the MAC once more. Shawnee putting their 7-game win streak on the line against Coldwater. We jump to the fourth quarter of this one. Off the miss, Cole Frilling corrals the rebound and puts it up and in. That brings Coldwater within 2. Shawnee stays on the attack. Sheridan O'Neal spins, lets the short jumper go. 62-56 Indians, and now it's Johnny Caprella going up, fighting through contact and getting the foul. Caprella pours in 30 this evening, leading Shawnee to a 75-68 victory. Lime Senior looks to snap their 2-game skid. They host Mansfield Senior, who has won 6 in a row. Second quarter, BJ Miller up to Corey Clare. He sets his feet and lets it fly. Lima Senior up 16-13. Next possession, they go inside. Clare to Yatziel Cologne. He grows the Spartan lead to 5, and they go ahead and close this one out. Miller finishing at the rim. Spartan snap the Tiger streak, winning 54-47. Right across town, Temple Christian goes for 3 in a row. They host Allen East. Third quarter, Braden Crumrine gets the floater to fall. The freshman brings Allen East within 11, but Temple Christian has control. Malachi White going off glass. Pioneers up 40-29, and then it's Brody Bowman running the floor. He goes coast to coast and finishes. Bowman with 20 tonight. Pioneers win 51-34. Girls hoops, Ottoville is still unbeaten heading into the first weekend of the new year. They travel to Columbus Grove. First quarter, Bulldogs putting in work early. Lauren Trader drives and gets the floater to go. Grove takes a 5-4 lead. Ottoville makes sure it doesn't stay that way. The baseline pass from Bridget Landon to Casey Knippen. The Big Green take the lead, and that triggers a run for Ottoville. Landon grabs the board for the putback late in the quarter. Ottoville wins 44-30. Bluffton sits on top of the NWC without a conference loss. They host Perry. This was all Lady Pirates early and often. Kayla White steals the pass, then delivers to Libby. Shot for the easy lay-in. 6-0 Bluffton. Then Olivia Koenig decides to do some damage, canning the 3-ball. Koenig and Shot each drop 14 points as Bluffton rolls 65-10. The second place team in the NWC is Jefferson. They welcome LCC. Late in the fourth, Macy Wallace is left wide open, and she goes ahead and spots up. Jeff Katz up 19. LCC answers within seconds behind the hands of Mary Kelly Mulcahy. The triple cutting into the Jeff Cat lead. T-Bird still battling as Jocelyn Morrissey bounces one to Madison Moeller. The shot is good, but it's Jefferson getting the win 37-23. As we move across town to the Vatican, St. John's hosting Fort Jennings. Third quarter, Lillian Wisner taking matters into her own hands, but Fort Jennings is trailing 49-29. St. John's putting this one away. Paige Gaynor up to Haley Hayes. Blue Jays still on top by 20, and they never let go of their lead. Taylor Zuber pulling up from long range. St. John's wins 67-47. Kenton travels to Ada to square off against the Bulldogs on the road. First quarter, it's Ellie Miller taking the outlet pass all the way for 2. It's an 18-1 start for the Lady Wildcats, but Ada does try to work work back into things. Late in the quarter, Tierra Colson fires from the corner and hits. Ada within 15, but Kenton matches punch for punch. Corey Barrett nails a lone three to start the second quarter. Kenton wins big 94-32. As we exit the high school scene, when we come back, we hit the college courts, see even more basketball right after this quick timeout. Welcome back. As we hit the college courts, we begin at Ada, where Ohio Northern is riding an 11-game win streak. The Lady Bears have been dominant at home, not dropping a regular season game in the past 2 years. Second quarter, Alexis Kirkbride fires from downtown. It's good, and ONU takes a 22-13 lead. Later, Marion local product Emily Mesher turns and gets it to go with one hand. ONU gets the victory 72-57. The Beavers of Bluffton face conference foe Anderson at the Summer Center. First quarter, Allen East, Casey Rao going to work in the post, finishing between a couple defenders. That puts the Beavers up by one, and then we have TJ Mills dribbling in, pulling up, and connecting. 4 Bluffton players hit double figures as the Beavers win 72-43. In Lima, the women from UNOH faced with the tall task of knocking down the 10th ranked Indy Tech Warriors. We start in the third. Corey Dixon right to the rack. UNOH down 51-29. They keep attacking. This time the Bath grad Danielle Van Dyne with a turnaround J, but Indy Tech is too strong. Racers fall 80-46. The men's team also got their chance against the Indiana Ball Club. The Warriors ranked 6th for the men. First half, Corbin Pierce pulls up from 15 feet. Racers pulling within 11, and then we head in transition. Nathan Bradley with a nice pass to Xander Smart. He converts, but the Racers fall behind too early. Indy Tech on top 76-60. And just like the women from Bluffton, the men get a stab at Anderson as well. In the opening minutes, Bluffton decides to go to work in the post as Max Glass backs down and gets the hook shot to drop. Tie game early on. Then Bath grad Andrew Renner gets the beautiful pass from Kevin Christie for the close range bucket. However, Bluffton falls to Anderson 80-70.
Division I ball. Purdue hosting Nebraska to try and stay perfect in Big Ten play. First half, Elida grad Dakota Mathias making my alma mater look good, cutting back door and finishing with the foul. The free throw gives Purdue a 10-point lead. Then with less than 30 seconds left in the half, he rises and buries the three. The former Bulldog scores 11. Purdue takes this one 74-62. And we end in Ann Arbor. Michigan trying not to drop to 2-2 in the Big Ten, facing Illinois. Lima's own Xavier Simpson kicks things off right, getting in the paint, taking the contact, and flipping it in for one bucket. Xavier with 5 points and 7 assists. Michigan wins 79-69.
All right. It's nice to see a hometown boy doing good.
Oh, I love it.
Even if it's at Michigan. We'll be right back.